I already mentioned that, yeah. I've got the bales over here. It's all random. We'll start off with the kids category. 50 lakh is your total kitty. 1 lakh is the base price. We ready? Okay, first player. Player number 17. Shaurya Lalwani. Shaurya Lalwani, he is into swimming. Any opening bids for Shaurya Lalwani? 1 lakh is the base price. Shaurya Lalwani. Do we have an opening bid? No bids? We'll put him in the unsold category. We'll get them. Okay, we have a bid. Newsmakers, 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh from newsmakers for Shaurya. Any other bid? Going once, going twice. Sold to newsmakers for 1 lakh. Okay, if I miss a bid or something, even Zishan is going to be spotting, so we will continue once he says. If I miss somebody's bid, you need to raise your paddles. Next player, player number 8. Player number 8, Jishnu Patel. He's playing cricket and table tennis. Jishnu Patel. Do we have an opening bid for Jishnu? 1 lakh. Any opening bids for Jishnu Patel? Jishnu Patel, no bids? Okay, we'll put him in the unsold category. When we come. Okay, we mentioned one rule in the meeting which we had with the owners is RTM, right to match. So you can use that right to match only once. If the player from your existing team goes into some other team, you can match that amount and get him back. So that right to match can be used only once for the old owners. Only these 3 teams can use, right? Okay, let's continue. Next player, player number 21. Sonia, player number 21, Sonia, she's taking part in skating. Any bids for Sonia? We have a bid, newsmakers, any other bids? Newsmakers for Sonia, going once, going twice, sold to newsmakers for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 5. Player number 5, Ayan Khan. Ayan Khan, he's also into skating. Ayan Khan. Another skater. We have a bid, Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian, going once. 150. We'll be increasing by 50,000 till 10 lakhs. 150, Skin Cottage, 150. 150 with Skin Cottage. Any other bid? Skin Cottage, 150, going once. 2 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indians at 2 lakh. 2 lakh with Dil Se Indian for Ayan. 2 lakh with Dil Se Indian, going once, going twice. 250. Skin Cottage at 250. Skin Cottage at 250, going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 2,50,000. Ayan Khan. Next player, player number 18, Shaurya. Player number 18, Shaurya, table tennis. Any opening bid for Shaurya? Player number 18, Shaurya, 1 lakh is the opening bid. Do we have an opening bid for Shaurya? We have from Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh, going once, going twice. 150, Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 150. 150 for Shaurya, Skin Cottage, going once. 2 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian at 2 lakh. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 2 lakh. Is it 250? 250. Skin Cottage at 250. Skin Cottage at 250 for Shaurya, going once. 3 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian at 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 3 lakh, going once. 350. Is it 350? Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 250. 3 lakh, sorry, 3 lakh. 3 lakh, Shaurya goes to Dil Se Indian for 3 lakh. Next player, player number 22, Tara. Tara, any opening bid for Tara? 1 lakh. Any opening bid for Tara? We have so many bids. 1 lakh, 150, Elite Eagles, 2 lakh Street Fighters, 2 lakh 250. Back to Elite, 3 lakh Street Fighters. With 3 Street Fighters at the moment at 3 lakh. 3 lakh for Tara Street Fighters. Any other bid? 3 lakh with Street Fighters going once. 350. Back to Elite, 350. 350 with Eagles, 350, 4 lakh. Street Fighters at 4 lakh. 4 lakh with Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 4 lakh. Tara Nayyar. Next player, player number 10. Player number 10. Any opening bids for Johan? Johan Sudan. Player number 10. Any opening bids for Johan? Yeah. Four kids you have to buy compulsory. 4 kids have to be bought by all. Minimum 4 kids. We have a bid 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles, 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagle at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 16. Player number 16, Ryan. Player number 16, any opening bids? Player number 16, do we have an opening bid? We have from Eagles at 1 lakh. 150 Skin Cottage. 2 lakh. Back to Eagles at 2 lakh. 2 lakh. So he's playing a lot of sports. I'll come back. Cricket, football, lawn tennis, table tennis, shooting. He's playing a lot of sports. 250. Newsmakers at 250, 3 lakh. Eagles at 350. Back to Newsmakers at 350. 350 with Newsmakers. Any other bid? 350. 350 going once. 450. Street Fighters. 5 lakh. Back to Newsmakers at 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Newsmakers. 5 lakh going once. 550. 6 lakh. Back to Newsmakers. 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Newsmakers. 6 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 6 lakh.
Hemant is not present because he's traveling, and so are the other members, committee members. Renuka ma'am is coming. We'll just take a quick interval just to introduce her and make her speak a few words. Hope you all don't mind.
Next player, player number 26. Player number 26, Arjun. Any opening bids for Arjun? Player number 26. He already won so many cups. He's a good player. 26. Any opening bid for Arjun? 1 lakh. Any bids? 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Any other bids for Arjun? Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles going once. 150. 2 lakh. Back to Eagles at 2 lakh. Back to Eagles at 2 lakh. 2 lakh with Eagles going once. 250. 250 with Street Fighters. 250 with Street Fighters. 250. Street Fighters 250 going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 250. Arjun Lalwani. Okay, this is a big one. Player number 13. Straight away 10 lakhs. Nidant. Nidant Prashant. Cricket and badminton. We have a bid 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. 1 lakh, 150, 2 lakh. 5 lakh. Skin Cottage at 5 lakh. 10 lakh. 15 lakh. Skin Cottage at 15 lakh. 18 lakh. Elite. 20. Skin Cottage at 20. Skin Cottage is 20 lakh for Nidant. 21. 21 with Dil Se Indians. 21. 22. We're increasing it by 1 lakh. 22, 23. 24. 25 lakh. 20, 27. Skin Cottage at 27. 27 lakh for Nidant. 30 lakh. 35 lakh. 35 lakh. Skin Cottage at 35 lakh. Nidant Prashant. 35 lakh. Skin Cottage. Going once. Going twice. Okay, we continue. Spotted. 36. Newsmakers at 36. Newsmakers at 36 lakh. 36 lakh for Nidant. 36 lakh. Nidant with newsmakers going once. 37. Dil Se Indians. 37. 38. 38 lakh. Skin Cottage. 38 lakh. Skin Cottage. 38 lakh. Any other bids? 38 lakh. I think Nidant, you should come here. Stop making those reels. Whichever team you go, you're going to go and give this. So where were we? 38 lakh with Skin Cottage. 39. Newsmakers, 39 lakh. 39 lakh newsmakers. 39 lakh for Nidant. 39 lakh newsmakers going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 39 lakhs. Well done, Nidant. Next player, player number 7. Player number 7. Dhairya. Player number 7. Do we have an opening bid for 1 lakh? For Dhairya, 1 lakh. Any opening bids for Dhairya? 1 lakh. No bids? Okay, unsold. Next player, player number 1. Player number 1, Arav Mahajan. Arav Mahajan. Do we have an opening bid? Arav Mahajan. Okay, we'll just take a moment to welcome Miss Renuka from the committee. Thank you for coming over. Can we have you here for a few words, please? A big welcome to Mrs. Renuka. Something you need to say.
Good evening, everyone. And I would like to wish all of you all the best. And whichever team comes, please keep your spirits high and do your best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So we were at player number 1, Arav Mahajan. Do we have an opening bid for Arav? Any opening bids? Arav Mahajan. Okay, 1 lakh, 150. Dil Se Indian, 150, 2 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage, 250. Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh Skin Cottage, 350. 5 lakh. 5 lakh Skin Cottage, 550. 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Skin Cottage. 10 lakh, 11 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 11 lakh, 12 lakh. 12, 13, 14. 14, Skin Cottage, 15. Dil Se Indians. 15 lakh for Arav Mahajan, Dil Se Indian. 18 lakh. Skin Cottage at 18, 19 lakh. 20. Dil Se Indian at 20. 20 lakh for Arav Mahajan. Dil Se Indians at 20 lakh. Any other bids? 20 lakh. Dil Se Indian going once. 21. 22 lakh. 23. Back to Skin Cottage at 23. 23 lakh Skin Cottage. 24. 24 lakh. Dil Se Indians at 24. 24 lakh. He's playing badminton. 24 lakhs. Arav Mahajan. 24 lakh with Dil Se Indian going once. 25. 25 lakh. Skin Cottage. 25 lakh. Skin Cottage at 25 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 25 lakh. Arav Mahajan. Next player, player number 11, Laksh. Laksh is playing cricket, football and badminton. Laksh, do we have an opening bid for Laksh at 1 lakh? Any opening bids? Okay, we have a bid from Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles. Going once. Going twice. 150 Dil Se Indian. 2 lakh. Back to Eagles at 2 lakh. 2 lakh with Eagles. 2 lakh. 2 lakh with Eagles. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 2 lakh. Next player, player number 24. Veer Sinha. Squash, badminton, table tennis, shooting. A lot of sports. Do we have an opening bid for Veer? 10 lakhs. Straight away 10 lakhs from Skin Cottage. 10 lakhs from Skin Cottage for Veer Sinha. 10 lakh with Skin Cottage. 11. 15 lakh. Skin Cottage at 15 lakh. 15 lakh. 16. 18 lakh. 18 lakh with Skin Cottage. 18 lakh. You're keeping a track on the kitties? Okay. 18 lakh with Skin Cottage. For Veer Sinha, 18 lakh, 19. 19 with Dil Se Indian, 20. Back to Skin Cottage at 20. 20 lakh with Skin Cottage, going once, going twice. 21 lakh. Street Fighters, 21 lakh. Street Fighters, okay, 21 lakh. Street Fighters, 21 lakh for Veer Sinha. 21 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 21 lakh. Veer Sinha. Next player, player number 4. Avleen Kaur. Swimming and badminton. Player number 4, Avleen. Any opening bid for Avleen? Do we have an opening bid? Any bids? Okay, Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. I think she's here. 1 lakh with Eagles. Okay, any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles. 1 lakh for Avleen, going once, going twice. Sold to Eagles at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 6. Player number 6, Darsh Goenka. Darsh Goenka, cricket, football, badminton, skating. Darsh, any opening bids for Darsh? We have a bid, 1 lakh, 150, 2 lakh, 250, Eagles, 3 lakh, Newsmakers, 350, 4 lakh Eagles, 10 lakh, Eagles at 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Eagles, 10 lakh with Eagles, 11. 11 with Dil Se Indians at 11. 11 lakh, Dil Se Indians, any other bids? 11 lakh for Darsh Goenka, Dil Se Indians going once, 15 lakh. 16, Street Fighters. 16 lakh, Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 16, 17. Dil Se Indian at 17. Dil Se Indian, 17 lakh for Darsh, any other bids? 17 going once, 18. Street Fighters, 19. Skin Cottage, 20. Dil Se Indian at 20. Dil Se Indians at 20. For Darsh, 20 lakh with Dil Se Indians, going once, going twice, 21. Back to Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 21, 22 lakh. Dil Se Indians at 22. 22 lakh with Dil Se Indians, 22, 23. Street Fighters can't go. How much can they go to? Okay, you can go till 22 only. So he can't bid 23. 23 with Dil Se Indians, any other bids? 23 going once, going twice. With Dil Se Indian, okay. Sold to Dil Se Indian at 22 lakh. So this kids section, football will not happen. They will not play football because of less participation, and we don't want the kids to join the elders in football. So football they will not be playing. So a couple of bales. She's going to be removing. Let's pick anyone. Next player, player number 25. Player number 25, Yuhan. Yuhan is playing cricket, lawn tennis and table tennis. Any opening bids for Yuhan? Okay, we have, how much, 40 lakhs? No, 1 lakh, okay. 1 lakh, Elite Eagles at 1 lakh. Elite Eagles at 1 lakh, 150. 2 lakh, 250, 250. 3 lakh, 3 lakh, 350. 4 lakh, Elite Eagles at 4 lakh. 4 lakh Elite Eagles for Yuhan. 4 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Elite Eagles at 4 lakh. Can you remove one more, please? I don't want to look there. Next player, player number 3. Player number 3, Ansh Mahajan. Badminton player. Do we have an opening bid for Ansh Mahajan? We have from Skin Cottage. 1 lakh with Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Skin Cottage, 150. Dil Se Indians at 150. 150 Dil Se Indian at 2 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. Have a bid, Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh. Have a bid, Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 9, Jivansh. Player number 9, Jivansh. Do we have an opening bid for Jivansh? 1 lakh. Any bids for Jivansh? We have a bid, Skin Cottage, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 150. From 150, 2 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. 2 lakh with Skin Cottage for Jivansh, going once. 250 Elite Eagles, 250. Elite Eagles at 250, going once, going twice. 3 lakhs. Street Fighters at 3 lakh. Street Fighters at 3 lakh. Any other bid? 3 lakhs with Street Fighter. Street Fighter going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 3 lakh. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players remaining. 6 kids remaining. Next one is player number 15. Player number 15 and a couple of unsold, we will try to sell them off. We'll try to put every kid in a team so that they get a chance to play. Next player, player number 15 is Prayan. Prayan Kanjani, 30 lakhs. 1 lakh. 150. See, they know the surname. 2 lakh. 2 lakh. Back with Kanjani. Sorry, back with Elite Eagles. 2 lakh with Elite Eagles. 2 lakh. Elite Eagles at 2 lakh, going once, going twice. Sold to Elite Eagles at 2 lakh. Next player, player number 23. Player number 23 is Vihan Jha, cricket player. Player number 23. Any opening bids for Vihan? Vihan, any opening bids? No bids? Okay, we have a bid, Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Street Fighters, going once. Next player, player number 19. Player number 19, Shivank Bansal. Shivank. Shivank is also here, so you have to buy him. 1 lakh. We have a bid? Acha, like that, Bansal. How much do you have remaining? 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indians. 150. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indians at 2 lakh. 2 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 250 newsmakers. 250 newsmakers. 3 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indians at 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 3 lakh. Next player, player number 2. Anaya. Anaya. Any opening bid for Anaya? Player number 2. Do we have an opening bid? No bids? Okay, we have a bid. From Elite Eagles, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Elite Eagles. Any other bid? 1 lakh with Elite Eagles. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 20. Shivin. Player number 20, he's into shooting. Player number 20, any bids for Shivin? 1 lakh. Any opening bids at 1 lakh? 1 lakh Street Fighters. 1 lakh with Street Fighters. Going once. Going twice. 150. Skin Cottage. 150 with Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 150, 2 lakh. Back to Street Fighters at 2 lakh. 250. 250 Skin Cottage. 3 lakh. Street Fighters at 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Street Fighters. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 3 lakh. Next player, player number 14. Nitara Gupta. Player number 14. Any bids for player number 14? And we have 2 more from the unsold. We'll try to give them to some team. Player number 14. Any bid for? Okay, we have a bid. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 1 lakh. So only 2 players remaining. We request somebody to take them, please. Next player is player number 7. Dhairya. Player number 7 from the unsold category. Okay, Skin Cottage, you need to buy 1. So we'll give it to Skin Cottage. They have only 3 players. You want to see the name? Dhairya. Yeah, player number 7. And the other one is player number 8. Anybody else wants to bid on them? Because he wants to bid on Dhairya. So you'll have to bid. Let's go with Dhairya first then. Player number 7. Okay, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh. Any other bid? We'll sell it to Dil Se Indian. 150. Elite Eagles at 150. 2 lakh, Dil Se Indian. 2 lakh, Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 2 lakh, Dil Se Indian. Going once. Going twice. You spotted? Okay. 250. 3 lakh. Back to Indians. 350. 4 lakh, Dil Se Indian. 450. 450. 450 with Elite Eagles. 5 lakh. 550. 550 with Elite Eagles. Going once. 6 lakh. 650. 10 lakh. 10 lakh. You can finish off your kit. At Dil Se Indian, you have a look at your squad, please. Darsh, Nitara, Shivank, Miraya, and Shaurya. Is that right? Okay, let's move on. Newsmakers, Nidant, Ryan, Shaurya, Sonia. All right? Okay, next. Skin Cottage has 4 players. Arav, Ansh, Jishnu, and Ayan. Okay, next team. Street Fighters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. 6 players, they are all right? Arjun, Tara, Jivan, Shivin, Vihan, Veer. Okay, and Elite. Avleen, Dhairya, Laksh, Prayan, Yohan, Anaya, Johan. All right, 6 players? Okay. So kids is done. Thank you so much. We'll take a short break, 5-minute break only. And we'll start off with the main category. So 5-minute break and we'll start off with the men's and women. announcements. Football is going to be 5 aside, and I think we have 32 players. So everybody needs to buy 5 or max 6. You can't buy more than that, so that you have one rolling substitute. But it's going to be 5 versus 5 only. Football will be 5 versus 5. Try to buy 5 or 6, not more than that, so that everybody gets the required players for football. Also, we'll be having a website dedicated for this tournament, thanks to the club and PG. So everything will be put online. You can always keep checking your point system, everything online. So we've added that feature this time. It's still in the making, but we'll get to it. So let's start with the main category. First player. Okay, first player. Player number 48, Fahim Batliwala. He's a good cricket player. Straight away, Fahim Batliwala. Do we have an opening bid for Fahim? 1 lakh. Okay, 2 crore 50 lakhs is the total kitty you guys have. And you need to make those squads to take part evenly. Now we will increase it by 1 lakh straight away, as you have a very big kitty. We can increase by 1 lakh? Yeah. He said okay, yeah. Okay, Fahim Batliwala, 1 lakh. We have an opening bid from Elite Eagles for 1 lakh, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage, 3 lakh Eagles. Eagles at 3 lakh. Fahim Batliwala, 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 5 lakh. Back to Eagles, 10 lakh. Skin Cottage at 10 lakh, Fahim Batliwala. 10 lakh with Skin Cottage. Any other bids for Fahim Batliwala? He's only playing cricket. 11. Dil Se Indian at 11. 11 lakh, 15 lakh, 16 lakh. Elite Eagles at 16 lakh. 16 lakh for Fahim Batliwala, Elite Eagles. Elite Eagles, 16 lakh for Fahim Batliwala, going once. 17, 18. Street Fighters, 17, 18 lakh at Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 18 lakh. Fahim Batliwala, Skin Cottage, 18 lakh, going once. 19. Street Fighters, 20. Back to Skin Cottage. 20 lakh with Skin Cottage, 21. Street Fighters, 21 lakh. Street Fighters, 21 lakh. Fahim Batliwala, going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 21 lakh. Fahim Batliwala. So good player. So you've got your cricket captain. Next player, player number 24. Player number 24 is Aryan. Aryan is into cricket, football, swimming, as well as poker. So any opening bids for Aryan? We have a bid from Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 150, 2 lakh. 250, 3 lakh Eagles, 350 Indians. 350, 4 lakh Eagles. 450 Indians. 450 Indians, 5 lakh. 550, 1 lakh. Sorry, we'll start again. I have to increase by 1 lakh. I'm sorry. Let's start again. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Elite 2. 2 lakh Elite 3. 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Skin Cottage. 7. Elite 7. 10 lakh. Skin Cottage at 10. 11 lakh. Back to Eagles at 11. 12. Dil Se Indian at 12. 13. 14. Skin Cottage at 14. Skin Cottage at 14 lakh. 15 lakh. 16. Elite Eagles. 16. 17. Skin Cottage. 17 lakh. 18. Dil Se Indian. 20. 21 lakh. 21 lakh with Elite Eagles. 21 lakh. 25 lakh. Skin Cottage at 25 lakh. 25 lakh with Skin Cottage. 26. Back to Eagles at 26. 26 with Eagles. 26, 27. Indians at 27. 28. 20, 30. 30 with Skin Cottage. 30 lakh. 30 lakh with Skin Cottage. 31. Back to Indians at 31. 31 lakh with Indians. 31 lakh. Indians at 31 lakh, going once. Going 32 lakh. Back to Eagles. 32 lakh. Please take care of your kitties. You need to make a big squad of all the sports. 32 lakh. Back to Eagles at 32 lakh. 33. Indians at 33. Indians at 33. Any other bids? 33 lakh. Indians going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 33 lakh. Omkar, Indians. Next player, player number 76. Naeem Ratnani. Naeem Ratnani is playing cricket and table tennis. Any opening bids for Naeem Ratnani? Naeem Ratnani. Any opening bids? No bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage for Naeem Ratnani. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 1 lakh. Naeem Ratnani. Next player, player number 54, Intikhab Pathan. Intikhab, he is playing cricket, football, swimming, badminton. 1 lakh. Any opening bid for Intikhab? 1 lakh with Eagles. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles at the moment. 1 lakh going once, going twice. 2 lakh. Street Fighters at 2. Street Fighters at 2 lakh for Intikhab. 2 lakh with Street Fighters. 3 lakh. Eagles at 3. Eagles at 3 lakh. 3 lakhs with Eagles going once. 4. Back to Fighters at 4. Fighters at 4 lakh. Street Fighters at 4 lakh going once. 5. Eagles at 5. Elite Eagles at 5 lakh for Intikhab. 5 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 5 lakh. Next player, player number 85. This is a female, Nisha. Nisha Parmar. She is into lawn tennis. Nisha Parmar, 1 lakh. Any opening bids for Nisha? Nisha Parmar at 1 lakh. Any bids for Nisha? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh with Skin Cottage. Any other bid? 1 lakh, 2 lakh. Eagles at 2 lakh. Eagles at 2 lakh for Nisha. Going once. 3 lakh. Newsmakers. Newsmakers at 3. 4. Back to Eagles at 4. 4 lakh with Eagles. 4 lakh for Nisha. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 4 lakh. Let me know if I'm going fast because we got a lot of players. It's okay? Okay. Next player, player number 79. Naren Harwani. Naren Harwani, cricket, football, lawn tennis, table tennis. 1 lakh Newsmakers. 1 lakh Newsmakers, 2 lakh Eagles. Eagles at 2 lakh. 3. 15 lakh. Skin Cottage at 15 lakh for Naren Harwani. Naren Harwani, 15. 20 lakh. 25. 25 is Skin Cottage. 30 lakh. 35 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. 35 lakh. Rajiv, they're bidding in 5 lakhs. 40 lakh. Skin Cottage at 40. 41. 50 lakh. Skin Cottage at 50 lakh. 51 lakh. 60 lakh. Skin Cottage. 60 lakh. Skin Cottage. Naren. 61 lakh. 65 lakh. With Skin Cottage. 65 lakh. 66. 70 lakh. Skin Cottage at 70. Skin Cottage at 70 lakh. For Naren. 70 lakh. Skin Cottage. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 70 lakh. Naren Harwani. Okay, Naren is here. At the moment, highest bidded player. Goes to Skin Cottage. Next player, player number 91. Naren, you can help them if you want for the other players. That's your team now. Next player, 91. Prabir Kumar Acharya. Any bids? Player number 91, any opening bids? 1 lakh is the opening bid. Any bids? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 103. Ravi Nagrani. Ravi Nagrani, cricket, lawn tennis, table tennis. New feature. आगे आने तो बोलता हो. So you can also see your balances if you can see down. There's this going down. You can see your remaining balances over here. Okay. Player number 103, Ravi. Any opening bids for Ravi? 103. No bids? We have a bid. Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Street Fighters. Going once. 2 lakh. Elite Eagles at 2. Eagles at 2 lakh for Ravi. 2 lakh with Eagles. Going once. 3. Street Fighters at 3. Street Fighters at 3 lakh. Any other bid? 3 lakh with Street Fighters. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Fighters at 3 lakhs. Next player 110. Player number 110. Sanjay Soni. Sanjay Soni. We have a bid. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Sanjay Soni 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 2 lakh Eagles. 3 lakh Skin Cottage. 4 Eagles. 5 Dil Se Indian. 6 Eagles. Eagles at 6 lakh. Any other bids? 6 lakh. 7 Newsmakers. 7 lakh. Newsmakers at 7 lakh. 8. Back to Eagles at 8. 8 lakhs with Eagles. Any other bid? 8 lakhs with Eagle. 9. Newsmakers at 9. 10. Back to Eagles at 10. 10 lakh with Eagles for Sanjay Soni. 11. Newsmakers at 11. Newsmakers at 11. 11 lakh for Sanjay Soni. 11 lakh with Newsmakers going once. 12. Back to Eagles at 12. Eagles at 12. Any other bid? 12 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. 13. Newsmakers at 13. 13 lakh with Newsmakers. 13 lakh. Newsmakers at 13 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 13 lakh. Sanjay Soni. Next player, player number 93. Praneet Chawla. Praneet Chawla. Do we have an opening bid for Praneet? Praneet Chawla. Crowd says he's a good player. Okay. Rajiv knows he's a good player. 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. 1 lakh. Very good player in badminton and squash. Okay, 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles going once. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 2 lakh. 3. Eagles at 3. 4. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh. 4 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh going once. 5. Newsmakers at 5. Newsmakers 6. Eagles at 6. 7. Dil Se Indian. 8. Eagles at 8. 9. Dil Se Indian at 9. 10. Eagles at 10. 10 lakh with Eagles. 11. 11 Dil Se Indian. 11. 11 lakhs for Praneet. Dil Se Indians going once. Going twice. 12. Newsmakers at 12. 12 lakh with Newsmakers. 12 lakh. Newsmakers at 12 going once. 13. Dil Se Indian at 13. Dil Se Indian at 13. Any other bid? 13 with Dil Se Indian going once. Going twice. 14. Newsmakers. 14 lakh Newsmakers. 14 lakh. Newsmakers at 14 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 14 lakh. Praneet Chawla. Next player, player number 19. Player number 19, Anup. Anup. Any opening bids for Anup? Player number 19, any opening bids? 1 lakh is the opening bid. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh. Skin Cottage. 2 lakhs with Skin Cottage for Anup. 2 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 2 lakh. Anup Karamchandani. Next player, player number 90. 9090. 2 lakh. Purnima. Do we have an opening bid for Purnima? 1 lakh. We have a bid, Skin Cottage, 2 lakh Eagles. Eagles at 2 lakh, 3 Dil Se Indian. So she's doing swimming, badminton and table tennis. 3 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 4 Eagles. 5 Skin Cottage. 6 back to Eagles. Eagles at 6 lakh. Any other bids? Eagles at 6 lakh going once. 7 Street Fighters. 8 Newsmakers. 9 back to Eagles at 9. 9 with Eagles going once. 10, 11, 12. Eagles at 12. 12 lakh with Eagles. 12 lakh Elite Eagles for Purnima going once. 13 Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 13 lakh. 13 lakh 14. Back to Eagles at 14. 14 lakh with Eagles. Elite Eagles at 14. 14 lakh going once. Going twice. 15, 16. Street Fighters at 16. Street Fighters at 16 lakh. 16 lakh Street Fighters. Any other bid? 16 lakh. Street Fighters going once. 17. Newsmakers at 17. Newsmakers at 17 going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 17. Purnima Kotrani. Player number 143, 143, Vishal Madlani. Kitty. Okay. उनका टीम लिस्ट खोल एक बार, टीम लिस्ट खोल. We'll come back to Vishal. No problem. Okay, Aryan, you got it 33. 33. 23? No, 33. They were bidding, they're saying 33 में मिला है, हाँ. Okay. So that's right, okay. Okay, let's continue. Player number 143. Vishal Madlani. Vishal Madlani. Do we have an opening bid for Vishal? 1 lakh, 2 lakh newsmakers, 2 lakh newsmakers. For Vishal, 3. Dil Se Indian at 3. 4 newsmakers. 5 Dil Se Indian, 6 newsmakers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Dil Se Indian, 12 newsmakers. 12 lakh newsmakers. Any other bids? 12 lakh newsmakers. 13 Elite Eagles, 13 lakh. For Vishal, Elite Eagles at 13 lakh. 13 lakh with Eagles going once. 14. Newsmakers at 14. Newsmakers at 14. Any other bid? 14 lakh newsmakers. Newsmakers at 14 going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 14 lakh. Player number 21, Anwar Sheikh. Cricket, badminton, table tennis. Any bids for Anwar? Any opening bids for Anwar Sheikh? Do we have an opening bid? No bids? Okay, we have a bid. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Anwar Sheikh. Player number 95. Rachita Bisht. Player number 95. Squash, swimming, lawn tennis, snooker. Okay, do we have an opening bid for Rachita? We have a bid. Eagles at 1, 2 newsmakers. 3 Eagles, 4, 5, 6 lakhs newsmakers. 7, 8 newsmakers, 8, 9 Eagles, 10, 11, 12 newsmakers, 12 lakh newsmakers. Newsmakers at 12 lakh. Any other bids? 12 lakh at newsmakers going once. 13. Back to Eagles at 13. 13 lakh with Elite Eagles. 13 lakh. 13 lakh with Eagles going once. 14. Newsmakers at 14. 15. Back to Eagles at 15. 15 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 15 lakh. Next player, player number 5. Ahmed Chunawala. Cricket and lawn tennis. Ahmed Chunawala. Any opening bids for Ahmed? Ahmed Chunawala. We have a bid. Elite Eagles at 1 lakh. Elite Eagles at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh. 3 back to Elite. 4 Dil Se Indian. 5 Eagles. 5 lakh Eagles. 5 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? It's with you. 6, 7, 8. It's with you. 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Eagles going once. 6, 7, 8. Eagles at 8. Eagles at 8 lakh. 8 lakh for Ahmed with Eagles at the moment. 8 lakh with for Ahmed. 8 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 8 lakh. Next player, player number 22. Arun Bhatia. Table tennis player. Do we have an opening bid for Arun? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 142. Viren. Squash player, Viren, any opening bids? For Viren, no bids. We have a bid from Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh, any other bids? Eagles at 1 lakh, going once, going twice, sold to Eagle at 1 lakh. Player number 141, 141, Vinod Mehra. Uncle Vinod Mehra. 1 lakh. Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Player number 145, 145, Vivanjeet. Swimming and snooker. Do we have an opening bid for Vivanjeet? At 1 lakh. Any opening bids? We have it from Eagles 1, Newsmakers at 2. 3 back to Eagles. 3 lakh with Eagles. 3 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? Eagles at 3 lakh going once. 4. Street Fighters 5, 6. Newsmakers at 6, 7 Eagles. Eagles at 7, 8 Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 8 lakh. Street Fighters at 8 lakh. Any other bids? 8 lakh with Street Fighters. 8, 9, 10. Newsmakers at 10. Newsmakers at 10 lakh. 11. Back to Elite Eagles at 11. Elite Eagles at 11 lakh for Vivanjeet. 11 lakh with Eagles. 11 lakh, 12. Street Fighters at 12. 12 lakh with Street Fighters. 13. Back to Eagles at 13. 13 with Eagles. 14 Street Fighters. 14 lakh Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 14. Any other bids? 14 lakh Street Fighters. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 14 lakh.
Just a small thing. There was this, with the owners we had spoken that we every 70 plus category player that you pick will earn you 1 extra point every sport that the person plays. We are in sync, all of us. So we forgot to mention which are those players that are 70 plus. And unfortunately, one of them has been sold. And I just realized. Sorry. Vinod Mehra was the one sold to Dilse. But there are 4 more left. So we'll announce when they come as to what, if 70 plus or no. Sorry.
Can you take the name now? They can write it down. No?
Yeah, you can jot it down if I can tell you all who those remaining 4 players are. Names. Yeah, exactly. One is Mr. Surendra Singh Duck. Oops. 131. 131. Serial number 131 is another 70 plus player. Mr. Vinod Mehra. Mr. Kailash Malkhani. Number 57. 57. Yeah, they get an extra point for every sport that 57, I guess, 57. Dr. Ajit Pendarkar is number 7. 7. And Mr. Ashok Pandit, 31. 31. Yeah? Everyone's noted? Thank you. And sorry for this.
So these 5 players, whenever they take part in any sport, they get 1 extra point. 1 extra point you get when they take part. When you win, you get more points. Even if they lose, you get 1 extra point when they take part in that sport. Let's move on. Next player, 126, Shruti Keval Ramani. Shruti Keval Ramani, badminton player. Any opening bids for Shruti? Shruti Keval Ramani. Oh, a lot of bids. 1, 2, 3. Dil Se Indians at 3. Dil Se Indians at 3 lakh. Any other bids? 4 Skin Cottage. 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 4 lakh, 5. Newsmakers at 5. Newsmakers at 5 for Shruti. Any other bids? 5 lakh with Newsmakers. 6. Dil Se Indians, 7. Street Fighters at 7. 7 with Street Fighters. 7 lakh Street Fighters. 7 lakh Street Fighters at 7. 8. So 7 lakh with street, last bid is with street fighters. 7 lakh with street fighters, 8. Dil Se Indian at 8. Dil Se Indian at 8 lakh. Any other bids? 9. Newsmakers at 9. Newsmakers 10. Dil Se Indian at 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Dil Se Indian going once. 11. 12. Street fighters at 12. Street fighters at 12. 12 lakh for Shruti. Street fighters going once. 13. Newsmakers at 13. 13 lakh 14. Back to fighters at 14. 14 lakh 15. Newsmakers at 15. 15 lakh with newsmakers going once. 16. Street fighters 16 lakh. Street fighters at 16 lakh. 17. Back to newsmakers at 17. 17 lakh newsmakers. 17 lakh for Shruti. Newsmakers going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 17 lakh. Next player, player number 60, 60, Karan Ahuja. Cricket, football, snooker, poker. Karan Ahuja. Any opening bids for Karan? 1 lakh. Any opening bids for Karan Ahuja? No bids? Okay, we have a bid. 1, 2. 2 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 2 lakh, 3. Back to Eagles, 4. Dil Se Indian at 4. 5. Eagles at 5. Eagles at 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Eagles. 5 lakh Eagles going once. 6. Newsmakers 7. Dil Se Indian at 7. Dil Se Indian at 7. 8. Eagles at 8. 8 lakh with Eagles. 8 lakh with Eagles going once. 9. Newsmakers at 9. 10. Back to Eagles at 10. 10 lakh with Eagles. 10 lakh for Karan Ahuja. 10 lakh 11. Newsmakers at 11. 11 lakh newsmakers. 11 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to makers, newsmakers at 11 lakh. Next player, player number 69. Mania Prashant. So Vedant went at 39, you have to go at 40. All right, 1 lakh for Mania. Any opening bid? She's playing swimming and shooting. We have a bid, 1 lakh. 1 lakh, 2 lakh. Eagles at 2. Eagles at 2, 3 lakh, Dil Se Indian at 3, 4, Eagles at 4, 4 lakh Eagles, 5 lakh Indians, 6, back to Eagles at 6, back to Eagles at 6, 6 lakh with Eagles, Eagles at 6 lakh for Mania, going once, going twice, sold to Eagles at 6 lakh, Mania Prashant. Next player, player number 45, player number 45, Divij. Football and squash. Divij. Football and squash. Any opening bids for Divij? Any opening bids? No bids? Okay, we have a bid. Skin Cottage. 1 lakh with Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh. Oh, a lot of bids. 2, 3. 3 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 3 lakh Dil Se Indian. 4, 5. Skin Cottage at 5. Skin Cottage at 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Skin Cottage. Going once. Going twice. 6. Back to Newsmakers at 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Newsmakers. Any other bid? 6 lakh. Newsmakers at 6. Going once. 7. Skin Cottage at 7. 7 lakh with Skin Cottage. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 7 lakh. Player number 123. Siddharth. Cricket, football, table tennis, snooker, shooting, poker. All-rounder. Very good player. Siddharth. Do we have an opening bid? We have 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 2. Eagles at 2. 3. Back to Indians. 4. 5. 6. 7 Indians. 8 Eagles. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15, 16, 17 Indians, 18 Eagles, Eagles at 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 22, 22 with Eagles, 23, 23 with Dil Se Indians, 23 lakh for Siddharth, 23 lakh, 24, back to Eagles at 24, 24 lakh with Eagles, 24 lakh for Siddharth, going once, going twice, sold to Eagles at 24 lakh. Next player, player number 134, Uzair Patankar. Uzair, very good player, another good all-rounder. Cricket, football, table tennis, snooker and poker. Do we have an opening bid for Uzair? Should start from 10 lakh, I think. Okay, 1 lakh with Eagles. 1 lakh with Eagles. 1 lakh with Eagles. It's with you. Going once. 20 lakh. Skin Cottage. 20 lakh with Skin Cottage. 21. Eagles at 21. 21 lakh with Eagles. 22. 25. Are you making it 26? Yes, 26. 30 lakhs. Skin Cottage at 30 lakhs. Skin Cottage at 30 lakh for Uzair. 30 lakh for Uzair. Skin Cottage. 30 lakh for Uzair. 31. 31 newsmakers. 31 with newsmakers. Any other bids? 32. Eagles at 32. Eagles at 32 lakh. 32 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 32 lakh. For Uzair with Eagles, 33. आपको रुकना पड़ेगा. 34. Eagles at 34. जो भी है. 34. Eagles at 34. 34 Eagles. Eagles at 34. Any other bids? 35. 36. Back to Eagles. 36 lakh. Back to Eagles at 36 lakh. 36 lakh with Eagles. For Uzair, 36 lakh. Eagles going once. 37, 38, 39. Back to Eagles at 39. 39 lakh with Elite Eagles. Uzair Patankar. 39 lakh. Any other bids? 39 lakh with Eagles. Going once. Going twice. 40. 41. Back to Eagles at 41. 41 lakh with Eagles. 41 lakh for Uzair. 41 lakh Eagles going once. Going twice. 42. 43. Back to Eagles. 43 lakh. Back to Eagles at 43 lakh. Going once. Going twice. 44. 45. 45 with Eagles. 45 lakh with Eagles. Uzair Patankar. 45 lakh. If I remember, he had scored a century, I think, in cricket, yeah. 45 lakh. 45 lakh, but last एक खेला ही नहीं हो. Available all dates. 45. Now that we cannot assure. 45 lakh with Eagles. 45. Eagles at 45. 45 lakh going once. Going twice. 46. Street Fighters. 46 lakh. Street Fighters at 46. Any other bids? 46. Street Fighters at 46. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Fighters at 46. All right, but you don't get him. Right to match is being used by Dil Se Indians. So he'll go there in 46 lakh. So Dil Se Indian gets the play at 46 lakh because of the RTM card. So they've used their card, which is allowed only once. Number क्या था उसका? दिया ना bail. So good move there, but you got a little expensive, but he's worth it. He's worth it. Next player. Player number 29. Well done, Rajiv, for making it expensive. Player number 29, Ashish Patel. Ashish Patel. Cricket, football, badminton, table tennis, shooting. Any opening bids for Ashish Patel? Eagles 1, newsmakers at 2. Newsmakers at 2 lakh. 3 Eagles. Eagles at 3. 4. Newsmakers at 4. 5 Eagles. 10 lakh. Skin Cottage at 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Skin Cottage. 11. Eagles at 11. 15 lakh. Skin Cottage. 16. 20 lakh. 21. 25 lakh. 25 lakh with Skin Cottage. 25 lakh. Ashish Patel. 25 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 25 lakh. Next player, player number 17. Anil Kumar Menon. Anil Kumar. Any opening bids for Anil Kumar? We have a bid from Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 11. Ambika Suri. Badminton player, 1 lakh. Let's start with 1 lakh. For Ambika, 1 lakh. Any bids for Ambika? No bids? Unsold. Okay, we have a bid. We have a bid. Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 151. Player number 151 is Dilip Agarwal. Cricket player, Dilip Agarwal. Dilip Agarwal. Any opening bids for Dilip? We have 1, 2, 2 lakh newsmakers, 3 lakh Dil Se Indian, 4 back to newsmakers at 4, 4 lakh with newsmakers, 4 lakh newsmakers, 5 Dil Se Indian, 5 lakh with Dil Se Indian, 5 lakh going once, going twice, sold to Dil Se Indian for 5 lakh. So we'll do 5 more players and then we'll take a break because we need to keep calculating the kitty also. 5 more players. Next player, player number 121. Shivesh Singh, cricket and football. Shivesh Singh. Any opening bids for Shivesh? Shivesh. Newsmakers 1, 2 lakh Eagles. 2 lakh with Eagles, 3 newsmakers. 3 newsmakers. 3 lakh for Shivesh, newsmakers. 3 lakh, 4. Back to Eagles, 5 newsmakers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lakh Eagles. 10 lakh Eagles. Shivesh Singh, cricket and football, 10 lakh with Eagles. Going once, 11, 12. Skin Cottage at 12, 13. 15 lakh, Skin Cottage, 16. Back to Eagles at 16. 16 lakhs for Shivesh. With Eagles at the moment, 16 lakh going once. 17, 18, 19. 19 Street Fighters. Street Fighters, 20. Skin Cottage at 20. Skin Cottage at 20, going once. 21, 22, 23. Eagles at 23. 23 with Eagles. Elite Eagles at 23 lakh, going once. 24. Street Fighters, 24. Street Fighters at 24. Any other bids? 24 with Street Fighters, going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 24 lakh. Next player, player number 120. Shivang Rajan. Shivang. Cricket, badminton and poker. Do we have an opening bid for Shivang? 1 lakh. We have a bid from Eagles, 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 1 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Okay, we spotted it. Dil Se Indian at 2 lakh. Counted. He spotted. 3 lakh. Back to Eagles at 3 lakh. Eagles at 3 lakh. 3 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 3 lakh. Player number 150. Another good player. Cricket and shooting. Zamir Ahmed. Cricket and shooting. Zamir Ahmed. Do we have an opening bid for Zamir Ahmed? 1 lakh newsmakers, 2 lakh Dil Se Indian, 3 Eagles, 3 lakh Eagles, 4 Dil Se Indian, 5 Eagles, 6, 10 lakh. Skin Cottage at 10. Skin Cottage at 10, 11 newsmakers, 15 lakh. Skin Cottage at 15 lakh. 15 lakh with Skin Cottage, 15 lakh. Skin Cottage at 15 lakh for Zamir Ahmed, going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 15 lakh. Zamir Ahmed. Okay, last player before the break, player number 81. Player number 81 is Nayan. Cricket and table tennis. Nayan, any opening bids? 1 lakh. Okay, we have a bid. 1 from Eagles, 2 from Dil Se Indian. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lakh with Dil Se Indian, 8 lakh. 9, newsmakers at 9. Newsmakers at 9. 9 lakh with newsmakers for Nayan, 10. Back to Indians at 10. 10 lakh with Indians. Any other bid? 10 lakh with Dil Se Indians, going once, going twice. 11. Eagles at 11. Eagles at 11. 11 lakh with Eagles, going once, going twice. Sold to Eagles at 11 lakh. We just check your balances and your players once and then we'll take a short break. Break is only 5 minutes, please. Here you can have a look at your teams and how many players you bought in each sport. Your balances also are mentioned over there. Have a look, note it down, and we'll come back in 5 minutes. Player number 73 is Manish Sari. Manish. Cricket, squash, badminton, snooker. Do we have an opening bid for Manish? Any opening bids? Manish. We have a bid from Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Any other bids for Manish? 1 lakh going once. Going twice. 2 lakh. Street Fighters at 2. Street Fighters at 2. 3 Newsmakers. Newsmakers at 3 lakh. 3 lakh going once. Going twice. 4. Back to Street Fighters at 4 lakh. Street Fighters at 4 lakh for Manish. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Fighters at 4 lakh. Next player, player number 122. Shubham Soni. Cricket, badminton and shooting. Player number 122. Do we have an opening bid? 122. Any bids for Shubham? Newsmakers at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Newsmakers. Any other bid? 1 lakh with Newsmakers going once. 2 lakh. 2 lakh with Elite Eagles. 3 lakh Newsmakers. Newsmakers at 3 lakh. Any other bid? 3 lakh. 4. Back to Eagles at 4. 5. Newsmakers 6. 7. 8. 8 with Eagles. 8 lakh with Eagles. 8 lakh for Shubham with Eagles going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 8 lakh. Next player, player number 25. Aryan Datta. Aryan Datta. Football, swimming and poker. Do we have an opening bid for Aryan? Aryan Datta. Any opening bids for Aryan? Aryan Datta. No bids. We have a bid. Newsmakers. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Any other bid? 1 lakh with Newsmakers going once. 2. Street Fighters at 2. 2 lakh with Street Fighters. 2 lakh. Street Fighters at 2 lakh. 3. Newsmakers at 3. 4. Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 4. 4 lakh with Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 4 lakh going once. 5. Newsmakers. Newsmakers at 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Newsmakers going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 5 lakh. Next one should be fun. Player number 88. PG. Who wants to start the bidding? For PG. 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 2 Newsmakers. 3 Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh. He is playing cricket, badminton, snooker, shooting, poker, swimming. 4 lakh Newsmakers. 5 Dil Se Indian at 5. 5 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 10. 10 lakh with Newsmakers. 11. 12. 15 lakh. 16 Newsmakers. 20 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 20. 21 lakh Newsmakers. 25 lakh. 26. 30 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 30 lakhs. 30 lakh for PG. 30 lakh. He has to cross 39 at least. 30 lakhs. With Dil Se Indian, 30 lakhs. Any other bids? 30 lakh going once. 31. Street Fighter. 32. 33. Dil Se Indian at 33. Minimum 50 lakh he should go at actually. 33 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 33. 33 with Dil Se Indian. Rajiv, ek to de do maan mein. Eagle at 34. Eagles at 34. 35. Dil Se Indian at 35. 35. 33, sorry. It's at 33. 33 with Dil Se Indian. 33 with Dil Se Indian. 50 lakh from the audience. 50 lakh from the audience. Okay, 33 lakh Dil Se Indian going once. 34, 35. Street Fighters at 35. Street Fighters, 36. Back to Indians. Back to Indians at 36. 36 with Indians going once. 37. Newsmakers, 37. 38. Back to Indians at 38. 38 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 38 lakh for PG. Yes, 40. 40 for Street Fighters. 41 lakh. Back to Indians at 41 lakh. 41 lakh. Indians. 41 lakh going once. 42. Newsmakers. 43. Indians. 43. 43 lakh with Dil Se Indians going once. Going twice. 44 lakh, newsmakers. 45. Back to Indians at 45. Back to Indians at 45. 45 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 45 lakh going once. Going twice. 46 lakh. 47. Back to Indians at 47. 47 Indians. 47. Indians at 47. 47 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 47 lakh. Next player, player number 105. Sahib Gandhi. Sahib Gandhi. Any opening bids for Sahib? 1 lakh. I have a bid from Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles. 2. Newsmakers at 2. Newsmakers at 2. 2 lakh with newsmakers going once. 3. Eagles at 3. 3 lakhs Eagles. 4. Newsmakers at 4. 5. Back to Eagles at 5. 5 lakh with Eagles. 5 lakh 6. Newsmakers at 6. 6 lakh with newsmakers. 6 lakh. 6 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 6 lakhs. Sahib Gandhi. Next player, player number 96. Player number 96, Radhika Anand. Badminton, Radhika Anand. Any opening bids for Radhika? No bids? 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 1 lakh. Next player 52. Player number 52, Hitesh. Hitesh, player number 52, cricket, badminton and table tennis. Any opening bids for Hitesh? Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Any other bids for Hitesh? 1 lakh with Eagles. 2. Newsmakers at 2. 3. Eagles. 4 Indians. 4 lakh with Indians. 5 Eagles. 5 Eagles. 6 Indians. 6. 7. 7. 8. 9. 9 with Eagles. 10. 10 lakh Indians. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15 Eagles. 16 Indians. 16 lakh Indians. Any other bid? 16 lakh with Indians going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 16 lakh. Next player, player number 140. Player number 140, Vihan Kamath, football and badminton. Player number 140, do we have an opening bid for Vihan? Any opening bids? We have a bid from Eagles, 1, 2, 3. Newsmakers at 3, Eagles at 4. Eagles at 4, 5. 10 lakh, Skin Cottage at 10 lakh. Skin Cottage at 10 lakh, 11. Eagles at 11. Eagles at 11. 12. Newsmakers at 12. Newsmakers at 12. 12 lakh newsmakers. Newsmakers at 12 going once. 13. 15 lakh Skin Cottage. 15 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bid? 15 lakh Skin Cottage going once. 16. Indians. Indians at 16 lakh. 17. Eagles. 17 Eagles. Eagles at 17. 17, 18, 20. 20 with Skin Cottage. 20 lakh with Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 20 lakh. Next player, player number 65. Kaushik Kapasi. Cricket, badminton, lawn tennis, table tennis. Kaushik Kapasi. Any opening bids for Kaushik? 1 lakh to start off. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian going once. 2. Street Fighters. 3. 4 newsmakers. 4 lakh newsmakers. 4 lakh. 4 lakh with newsmakers going once. 5. 6. Dil Se Indian at 6. 6 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Any other bid? 6 lakh. Dil Se Indian going once. 7. Street Fighters at 7. 8. Dil Se Indian at 8. 8 lakh with Dil Se Indian going once. 9. Back to Street Fighters at 9. 10 lakh. 10 lakh Dil Se Indian. 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Any other bid? 10 lakh. 11. Street Fighters at 11. 12. Back to Indians at 12. 12 lakh with Indians. 12, 13. 14. 14, Dil Se Indian, 14 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 14, going once. 15. Street Fighter, 16, Dil Se Indian. Can we have some silence behind, please? Guys, little silence. 16 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 16. Dil Se Indian at 16, going once. Going twice, 17. Street Fighters, 18. Back to Indians at 18. 18 lakh with Indians, going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 18 lakh. Next player, 111. Sanjay Suri. Sanjay Suri. 1 lakh. Squash and swimming. Squash and swimming, Sanjay Suri. Do we have an opening bid for Sanjay? 1 lakh Eagles, 2 lakh newsmakers, 3 lakh with Indians, 4 Eagles, 5 Indians, 5 Indians, 6 Eagles, 7 Indian, 8 Eagles, 9, back to Indians at 9. 9 lakh with Indians, 9 lakh for Sanjay Suri, 9 lakh with Indians at the moment, 10. Newsmakers, 11. Eagles at 11. 11 lakh, 12. Back to Indians at 12, 13. 25 lakh. Skin Cottage, 25 lakh. Sanjay Suri. Skin Cottage, 25 lakh. Skin Cottage, 25 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 25 lakh. Sanjay Suri. One more Sanjay, 109. 109, Sanjay Ranade. Badminton player, Sanjay. Any opening bid for Sanjay? We have a bid, Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh, any other bid? 1 lakh with Eagles, going once, going twice. Sold to Eagle at 1 lakh. Player number 47, good snooker player, who's now into shooting also. So football, table tennis, snooker, shooting, poker. Dvimid. Let's start. Apart from the queue, difficult to say. Snooker, I am confident. Yeah, I am with you in snooker. The other sports, I don't know. 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other? 2. Newsmakers at 2, 3, 4. 4 lakh with newsmakers. 10 lakh. He got excited. Rajiv is excited. 10 lakh. 10 lakh for Dwimit. 10 lakh with Eagles. 11. Newsmakers. 15 lakh. 15, 16, 20 lakh, 21 lakh, 21 lakh with newsmakers, 21 lakh, 21 lakh newsmakers for Dwimit, 25 lakh, 26, back to newsmakers at 26 lakh, 26 lakh newsmakers, going once, going twice, sold to newsmakers at 26 lakh. Next player, player number 75, Mobin Ganatra. Cricket player, Mobin. Any opening bids for Mobin? Do we have an opening bid? 1 lakh Eagles. Eagles at 1 lakh, going once, going twice. Sold to Eagle at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 43, Dinesh. Dinesh Kubani, snooker and poker. Any opening bid for Dinesh? Do we have an opening bid, Dinesh? No bids? You want to bid? 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage, going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Player number 127. Suchit. Suchit, cricket player, 127. Oh, he was here some time back. Suchit, any opening bid for Suchit? We have 10 lakh. 10 lakh from Dil Se Indian, 10 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 10 lakh. Any other bid for Suchit? 10 lakh going once, Going twice, 11. Street Fighters at 11. Street Fighters at 11. Any other bid? 11 lakh, 12. Dil Se Indian at 12, 13. Back to Street Fighter, 13, 14 lakh. 15. 15 lakh. With Street Fighter, 16. Dil Se Indian. 16. 17. 17. Street Fighters at 17. Street Fighters at 17. Going once. Going twice. 18. Elite Eagles at 18. 18 lakhs with Elite Eagles for Suchit. 18 lakh. 18 lakh going once. 19. Back to Fighters at 19. 19 lakhs with Fighters. Street Fighters at 19 going once. Going twice. Sold to Fighters at 19 lakhs. Next player, player number 83. Nirbhay. Football player, Nirbhay Punjabi. Nirbhay Punjabi. Any opening bids for Nirbhay? 1 lakh newsmakers. 1 lakh newsmakers. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once. 2. Elite Eagles at 2. 3. Back to makers. 4. 4 lakh with Elite Eagles. 4 lakh. 4 lakh for Nirbhay. 4 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 4 lakh. Next player, player number 100. Raju Santani. Raju Santani. Any bids for Raju? Raju Santani. No bids? Unsold. We'll just have a look at the kitties once. So Dil Se Indian, you have 83 lakh remaining. Newsmakers 1 lakh, 1 crore 27 lakh. Skin Cottage has 83 lakh. Street Fighters has 1 crore 65 lakh. Eagles have 1 lakh, 1 crore 57 lakh. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Zishan. Acha nahi. Next player. Player number 106. Sahil Shroff. Sahil Shroff. Let's start the bidding. Cricket and badminton. 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Any other bid for Sahil? 1 lakh with Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Next player 133. Player number 133, Suvir Mehra. His dates, PG. Dates will inform soon. Okay, 1 lakh. Let's start with the bidding with 1 lakh. Any opening bids for Suvir? 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. Eagles at 4. 10 lakh. Eagles at 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Eagles. 10 lakh with Eagles. 11. Dil Se Indian at 11. Dil Se Indian at 11. Any other bids? Indians at 11 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 11 lakh. Next player 135. Varun Gupta. Varun Gupta. Do we have an opening bid for Varun? Varun Gupta. We have a bid from Indians. 1. Skin Cottage 2. 3. Newsmakers at 3. Skin Cottage 4 lakh. 15 lakhs. Skin Cottage at 15 lakhs for Varun Gupta. 15 lakhs with Skin Cottage. 16. Dil Se Indian. 17 Newsmakers. Newsmakers at 17 lakh. 18. Back to Indians at 18. Indians at 18. 18 lakh with Indians going once. 19. Newsmakers. 19 with Newsmakers. 20. Back to Indians at 20. 21. Newsmakers at 21. 22. Indians at 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. Indians at 26. Indians at 26 for Varun Gupta. 26 lakhs with Indians going once. 27. 28. Back to Newsmakers. 29. Indians. Indians at 29. 29 with Indians going once. Going twice. 30. Street Fighters at 30. Street Fighters at 30. 31 with Indians. 31 with Indians. Indians at 31. 31 with Indians. Any other bids? 31 lakh with Indians going once. 32. Newsmakers. 32 lakh. Newsmakers at 32. Varun Gupta. 32 with Newsmakers going once. 33. Back to Indians at 33. 33 with Indians going once. 34. Newsmakers at 34. 35. Back to Indians. 35 lakh. 35 lakh with Indians. They'll say Indians at 35. Varun Gupta going once. 36. 36. Newsmakers at 36. 36 with Newsmakers. 36 lakh going once. 37. 38. 38 with Newsmakers. 38 lakh. Newsmakers at 38. 39. They'll say Indian at 39. 40. Back to Newsmakers at 40. 40 lakh with Newsmakers. Varun Gupta. 40 lakh with Newsmakers going once. 41. Indians at 41. 41 lakh with Indians. Varun Gupta 41 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 41 lakh. Next player, player number 82. Nihal Kotak. Nihal Kotak. Any opening bids for Nihal? Nihal Kotak. Any opening bids? No bids? 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles going once. 2. Indians at 2. 3. 3 lakh with the Eagles. 3 lakh with Eagles. 3 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 3 lakh. Next player, player number 13. Anand. Anand. Snooker and poker, Anand Banjara. Do we have an opening bid? Do we have for Anand? Any opening bid for Anand? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 23. Player number 23, Aryan. Aryan. Do we have an opening bid for Aryan? 1 lakh Newsmakers. 2. Eagles at 2. 2 lakh with Eagles. 2 lakh with Eagles going once. 3. Newsmakers 4. Eagles 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10 lakh Eagles. 11 Newsmakers. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16 Eagles. 17 makers. 17 Newsmakers. 17 lakh. With Newsmakers 17 lakh going once. 18. Street Fighters at 18. 19. Back to Newsmakers at 19. 19 for Aryan. 19 lakh with Newsmakers. 20. Eagles at 20. 21. Newsmakers at 21. 21 lakh. Newsmakers going once. Going twice. 22. 23. Back to Newsmakers at 23. 23 lakh. Newsmakers. 23 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 23 lakh. player, player number 32. Player number 32, Asim Shah. Any opening bids for Asim? Player number 32. Any opening bids? No bids? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lakh with Eagles, 4 lakh. Eagles at 4 lakh, any other bids? 4 lakh with Eagles, 5. Indians at 5, 6. Eagles 6, 7. Indians at 7, 8. Back to Eagles. Eagles at 8 lakh. 8 lakh with Eagles, 8 lakh going once, 9. 10. Street Fighters at 10. Street Fighters at 10. 10, 11. Back to Indians at 11. 11 lakh with Indians, 11. They'll say Indian at 11, going once, going twice, 12, 13. 13 Skin Cottage, 14. Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 14. Street Fighters at 14 lakh for Asim Shah, 15. They'll say Indian at 15. 16. Street Fighters. 16 lakh Street Fighters, 17. 17 with Indians, 17 lakh. They'll say Indian. 18. Street Fighters. 19. 20. 20. 21. 21 with Indians, 21. They'll say Indian at 21 lakh. Asim Shah, 21 lakh. They'll say Indian. 21, 22. Eagles. Eagles at 22. 23. Back to Indians, 23, 24. 24 with Eagles, 25. 25 with Indians, 25 lakh. Asim Shah, 25 lakh with Indians, 26. Eagles at 26. 26, 27. Back to Indians, 27. 27 lakh with Indians at the moment, 27 lakh. Going once, going 28. Eagles at 28. 28 lakh with Eagles. Elite Eagles at 28 lakh. Asim Shah, 28 lakh going once. 29. Street Fighters. 29 lakh with Street Fighters, 30. Back to Eagles at 30. 30 lakhs with Eagles. Eagles at 30 for Asim. 30 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. 31. 31. Street Fighters. Street Fighters with 31 lakh. 31 lakh. Asim Shah. Street Fighters. 31 lakh. 32. Back to Eagles at 32. 32 lakh. Eagles at 32. 32 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 32 lakh. Player number 77. Naman Sahni. Naman Sahni. Any opening bids for Naman? Naman, any opening bids? 1 lakh Eagles. 2 Skin Cottage. 3 Newsmakers. 4 Eagles. 4 Eagles. Eagles at 4 lakh. 4 lakh with Eagles. 5. Indians at 5. 6. Eagles at 6. 7. Indians. 7. 7 lakh Indians. 7 lakh for Naman with Indians at the moment. 7 lakh. 8. Eagles. 12. Skin Cottage at 12. 15. They'll say Indian at 15. 16. Skin Cottage. 16 lakh Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 16. Any other bids? 7. 20. They'll say Indian at 20. They'll say Indian at 20 lakh. $20. So they'll say Indian at 20 lakh. 20 lakh, they'll say Indian. 20 lakh. Going once. Going twice. 20. 21 lakh. Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 21 lakh. 21 lakh for Naman. Skin Cottage. 21 lakh going once. 21 is with you. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage. Okay. So they are using the RTM card. It will go to Street Fighters at 22 lakh. 21, sorry, 21 lakh. So Naman goes to Street Fighters. They finish their card. Next player, player number 70. Maitra Jariwala. Do we have an opening bid for Maitra? Maitra, 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 2. Newsmakers at 2. 3. Back to Eagles at 3. 3 lakh with eagles. 3 lakh going once, 4. 5. Eagles at 5. 6. Newsmakers. 7 eagles. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 12 with newsmakers. 12. 12 lakh with newsmakers. Maitreya, 12 lakh with newsmakers. Any other bids? 12 lakh going once. Going twice. 13. Skin Cottage. 13. 14. Street Fighters. 15. Newsmakers. 15 lakh newsmakers. 15 lakh newsmakers at 15 lakh. Newsmakers 15 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 15 lakh. Next player 67. So only Skin Cottage has RTM remaining. You all both have used. You have your RTM card if you need a player. 67 is Kunik. Kunik. Player number 67. Any opening bid for player number 6? We have a bid. Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles. 1 lakh going once. Going twice. You spotted? Can we continue? Spotted late. Chalega? Okay. So sold to Eagles at 1 lakh. Kunik Bed. Player number 74. Player number 74, Manan Goyal. Manan Goyal. Player number 74. Any bids for player number 74? Have a bid. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Any other bids for Manan? 1 lakh with newsmakers. 1 lakh going once. Going twice. 2. Eagles at 2. 2 lakh with Eagles. 2 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 2 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. 3. Newsmakers at 3. 3 lakh with newsmakers. Any other bids? 3 lakh. Newsmakers at 3 going once. Going twice. 4. Eagles at 4. 4 lakh with Eagles. 4 lakh going once. Going twice. 5. Back to newsmakers at 5. 5 lakh with newsmakers going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 5 lakh. Next player 139. Videsh Naidu. Videsh. Cricket player. Any opening bids for Videsh? Videsh. Do we have an opening bid for Videsh? Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh newsmakers going once. 2. Street Fighters at 2. Street Fighters at 2 going once. 3. Newsmakers at 3. 4. Back to Street Fighters at 4. 5. Newsmakers 5. 5 lakh with newsmakers. 5 lakh. 6. 7. 7. 8. 9. 10. Dil Se Indians at 10. Dil Se Indians at 10 for Videsh. 10 lakh with Dil Se Indians. Any other bids? 10 lakh going once. 11. Street Fighters. 11 with Street Fighters. 11. 11 lakh Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 11 lakh. Videsh Naidu. Next player, player number 62. Karan Mehta. Karan Mehta. Right, let's start for Karan. Karan सबका लगता बेटा है, सब बोल रहे हैं मेरा बेटा है, मेरा बेटा है. Karan. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. For Karan Mehta. 1 lakh with Skin Cottage going once. 2. Newsmakers at 2. Newsmakers at 2 lakh. Karan Mehta. 3. Dil Se Indian at 3. 4. Skin Cottage at 4. Skin Cottage at 4. 4 lakh. Skin Cottage at 4 lakh. 5. 5 lakh. Dil se Indian at 5. Dil se Indian at 5 lakh. Dil se Indian at 5 lakh. 5 lakh Dil se Indian. Okay. Dil se Indian. 5 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 5 lakh. RTM 5 lakh. Karan goes to Skin Cottage. Mehta goes to Skin Cottage. All RTM cards used. Next player, player number 146. Player number 146, Viven Arya. Viven Arya. He's playing cricket and football. We have a bid. Eagles at 1, newsmakers at 2. Eagles 3. 4. Newsmakers at 4. 5 lakh Eagles. 5 lakh Eagles. Eagles at 5 lakh. 6. Newsmakers. 7. Street Fighters. 8. 8 Eagles. 8 lakh Eagles. 9. Newsmakers at 9. 10 lakh. Eagles at 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Eagles. 10 lakh for Viven Arya. 10 lakh with Eagles. 11. Newsmakers at 11. 12. Back to Eagles at 12. 13. 13 with Newsmakers. 14. Eagles at 14. Eagles at 14. 14 lakh with Eagles. 15 lakh. 15. 16 lakh. Back to Eagles. 16 lakh. Eagles. 16 lakh with Eagles. Any other bid? 17. Newsmakers. 17 with Newsmakers. 17 lakh. Newsmakers at 17 lakh. 18. Back to Eagles at 18. 18 lakh with Eagles. 18 lakh for Viven. 18 lakh with Eagles. 19. 20. 21. 21 with Newsmakers. 21. 21 lakh. Newsmakers. Any other bids? 21 lakh. Newsmakers going once. Going twice. 22 lakh. 23. 23 lakh. Newsmakers at 23. 23 lakh. Newsmakers going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 23 lakh. Viven Arya. Next player, player number 15. Anil. Poker player. Anil. Any bids for Anil? Break. All right. Any bids for Anil? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 40. Deepak Tulsiani. Deepak Tulsiani. Deepak Tulsiani. Do we have an opening bid? So many who's asked, nobody's bidding. Okay. Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Eagles. 1 lakh with Eagles. 2. Indians at 2. 3. Back to Eagles. 4. Indians at 4. 5. 5 Eagles. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10 lakh Indians. 11. Eagles at 11. 12. 12 with Indians. 12 lakh with Dil Se Indians. 12 lakh for Deepak. 12 lakh with Indians. 12 lakh going once. Going twice. 13. 14. Street Fighters at 14. Street Fighters at 14. 14 lakh with Street Fighters. Any other bids? 14 lakh Street Fighters going once. 15. Eagles at 15. 15 lakh Eagles. Eagles at 15 going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 15 lakh. Next player, player number 68. Lalit. Lalit Mangtani. Any opening bid for Lalit? 1 lakh Newsmakers. 1 lakh Newsmakers. So we'll do 5 players now and then we'll take a break. 1 lakh Newsmakers. Any other bids? 1 lakh Newsmakers. 1 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 94. Priyadarshan. Lawn tennis. Only one sport. Any opening bids for Priyadarshan? Priyadarshan, any opening bids? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 59. 59. Kanti Jain. Kanti Jain. I think he's the 70 plus player. Yeah, 70 plus. Kanti Jain. No. 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 1 lakh. Next player 86. Nishant Mahajan. Nishant Mahajan. Any opening bids for Nishant? Nishant Mahajan. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 2. Newsmakers 2. Eagles 3. 3 lakh Eagles. Eagles at 3 lakh. It's with you. 3 lakh with Eagles going once. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Skin Cottage at 10. 11 lakh Eagles. 11 lakh. 12. 12 lakh Indians. 13. Eagles at 13. 14. Indians at 14. 14 lakh Dil Se Indian. 15. 15 lakh. Back to Eagles. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Indians at 20. 20 with Indians. Dil Se Indian at 20. 20 lakh for Nishant Mahajan. 20 lakh with Dil Se Indians. Going once. Going twice. 21. Skin Cottage. 21 lakh. Skin Cottage. 21 lakh. Any other bids? 21 lakh Skin Cottage. Going once. Going twice. 22. Dil Se Indian at 22. 22 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 22. 25. Skin Cottage at 25. Skin Cottage at 25. 25 lakh for Nishant Mahajan. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 25 lakh. Last player before the break, player number 46. Dr. Samir. Dr. Samir, badminton player. Any bids for Dr. Samir? Any bids? Dr. Samir. No bids? 1 lakh Eagles. 1 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 1 lakh. Keep that kitty page open if you want. You can have a look at the kitties. 5-minute break. Sunil. Sunil Narwani, player number 129. Any opening bids for Sunil? Sunil Narwani, any opening bids? No bid? Okay, we have a bid. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Any other bid for Sunil? 1 lakh with newsmakers. Going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 119. Sharik. Cricket, football, table tennis. Sharik. Any bids for Sharik? 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. 1 lakh going once. 2. Indians at 2. Dilse Indians at 2 lakh. For Sharik, 2 lakh with Dilse Indian going once. 3. Newsmakers. Newsmakers at 3 lakh. 3 lakh with newsmakers. Any other bids? 4. Dilse Indians at 4. Dilse Indians at 4 lakh. 4 lakh for Sharik going once. Going twice. 5. Street Fighters. 5 lakh with Street Fighters. 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Street Fighters. 6. Dilse Indians at 6. Dilse Indians at 6 lakh. Any other bids? Dilse Indians at 6 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 6 lakh. Next player 152. Krutika. 152. Krutika. Any bids for Krutika? 1 lakh Eagles. 2 lakh Indians. 2 lakh with Indians for Krutika. 3 lakh. 4 lakh. Back to Indians. 4 lakh. 5 lakh. Eagles at 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Eagles. 6. Indians at 6. 6 lakh with Indians. 7. Eagles at 7. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 7 lakh. Next player 104. Rishad Shroff. Cricket and football. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 7, Ajit. Ajit. 70 plus, lawn tennis. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with newsmakers. Any other bid? 2 lakh. Elite at 2. 2 lakh with Eagles. 2 lakh with Eagles going once. 3. Indians at 3. 4. Back to Eagles. 4 lakh with Eagles. 5. Indians at 5. 6. Eagles at 6. 6 lakh with Eagles. 6 lakh. 7. 7 with Indians. 7 lakh. 8. Back to Eagles at 8. 8 lakh with Eagles going once. 9. Indians at 9. Dilse Indians at 9. 9 lakh for Ajit with Dilse Indians going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 9 lakh. Next player, player number 1. Arin Mahajan. Arin Mahajan. Arin Mahajan. 1 lakh. Dilse Indian at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 2. Eagles at 2. Eagles at 2. Eagles at 2. 3. Dilse Indian at 3. Going once. Going twice. 4. Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 4 lakh. Street Fighters at 4. 5. Dilse Indian at 5. 5 lakh Dilse Indian going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 5 lakh. Next player 72. Manish Mordani. Very good snooker player. And snooker players are good at shooting. 1 lakh. Let's start the bid at 1 lakh. 5 lakh. 10? 10 lakh. Eagles at 10 lakh. 11 lakh. 12. Eagles at 12. 15 lakh. Indians. 15 lakh with Indians. How much? Who? Him. Okay, they can only go to 11. 12 lakh. Eagles at 12 lakh. 12 lakh Eagles. Any other bids? 12 lakh with Eagles. 15 lakh. Skin Cottage. 15 lakh Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 15. They can go? Okay. 15 lakh. Skin Cottage at 15. 16. Back to Eagles at 16 lakh. 16 lakh at Eagles. Going once. 17, 18. Newsmakers. 19 Skin Cottage. 19 Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 19. 19 with Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 19 lakh. Skin Cottage going once. 20, 21. Newsmakers. 22. Skin Cottage. 22 lakh. Skin Cottage. 23 Newsmakers. 23 Newsmakers. 23 lakh. 23 lakh Newsmakers going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 23 lakh. Manish Mordani. Next player, player number 10. Amanpreet Singh. Amanpreet Singh. Cricket, lawn tennis, table tennis, snooker, shooting, poker. Lot of sports. Who's starting the bid? 1 lakh. 1 lakh for Amanpreet. 1 lakh. We have a bid, Newsmakers. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once, 2, 3. Eagles at 3. Eagles at 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Eagles. Eagles at 3 lakh going once. 4, 5, 6. Newsmakers at 6. 7. Eagles at 7. 7 lakh with Eagles. 7 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 7 lakh with Eagles. 7 lakh going once. Going twice. 8. Newsmakers at 8. Newsmakers at 8. 8 lakh with Newsmakers. 9. Back to Eagles. Back to Eagles at 9 lakh. 9 lakh with Eagles. Going once. Going twice. 10. Newsmakers at 10. 10 lakh with Newsmakers. Amanpreet Singh with Newsmakers. 10 lakh going once. 11. 11 lakh. Back to Eagles at 11 lakh. 11 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. 12. 13. 13 lakh. Anto. 13 lakh. 13 lakh with Eagles. 13 lakh with Eagles. Eagles at 13 lakh. 13 lakh going once. 14. Back to Newsmakers at 14. 14 lakh with Newsmakers. 14 lakh. 14 lakh. Newsmakers 15. Eagles at 15. 15 lakhs with Eagles. 15 lakh going once. Going twice. 16. Newsmakers at 16. 16 lakh with Newsmakers. Amanpreet. 16 lakhs with Newsmakers going once. Going twice. 17. Back to Eagles. Elite Eagles at 17 lakh. For Amanpreet. 17 lakhs with Eagles. 17 lakh going once. Going twice. 18. Newsmakers at 18. 18 lakh. Newsmakers. 18 lakh. Newsmakers at 18 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Newsmakers at 18 lakh. Next player 124. Siddharth Singh. Siddharth Singh. Siddharth Singh 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian going once. Going twice. Newsmakers at 2. 2 lakh. 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 3. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Indians at 3 lakh. Next player, player number 66. Krish Goenka. Krish Goenka. Cricket, football, badminton. Krish Goenka. Any bids for Krish? Newsmakers at 1 lakh. 2. Eagles at 2. 2 lakh with Eagles. 2 lakh going once. Going twice. 3. 4. Indians at 4. 5. Eagles at 5. 5 lakh elite Eagles. 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Eagles going once. 6, 7, 8, 8 lakh. Back to Eagles. इनका कितना है अभी? हाँ, 8 lakhs Eagles. 8 lakh Eagles going once, going twice. 9 Street Fighters. 10 Eagles at 10. Eagles at 10 lakh for Krish. Krish Goenka with Eagles 10 lakh going once. 11, 12. Back to Eagles at 12. 12 lakh Eagles going once, going twice. 13, 14. 14 lakh with Eagles. 14 lakh going once. 15 lakh. 15 lakh with 15 lakh with Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 15 lakh. Next player, player number 98. 98, Rahul Mohan. Rahul Mohan. 1 lakh. Do we have an opening bid for Rahul? 1 lakh is the bid. Rahul, we have Elite Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Elite Eagles going once, going twice. Sold to Elite Eagles at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 147. Vivek. Vivek, 1 lakh. Do we have an opening bid for Vivek? 1 lakh for Vivek. No bids. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lakh Eagles. 4 lakh Eagles. Eagles at 4 lakh. 4 lakh for Vivek with Eagles going once. 5. 5 lakh with Fighters. 6, 7. 7 with Fighters. 8, 9, 10. 10 lakh Eagles. 11. 11 lakh. Street Fighters at 11. Street Fighters at 11. 11 lakh with Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Fighters at 11 lakh. Next player, player number 12, Amit Seth. Amit Seth, lawn tennis. Any bids for Amit? 1 lakh newsmakers. 1 lakh newsmakers. 2. 2 lakh Elite Eagles. 2 lakh Elite Eagles. Any other bids? 2 lakh. Elite Eagles 2, 3, 4. Newsmakers at 4. Newsmakers at 4 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh 5. Elite Eagles at 5. 5 lakh Elite Eagles. 5 lakh Elite Eagles. 5 lakh 6 newsmakers. Newsmakers at 6. 7. Back to Eagles at 7. 7 lakh with Eagles. 7 lakh with Eagles. 7 lakh going once. 8. 8 lakh 9. Newsmakers at 9. 9 with newsmakers. 9 lakh for Amit. Newsmakers going once, going twice. 10. Street Fighters at 10. 10 lakh with Street Fighters. 10 lakh. Any other bids? 10 lakh. Street Fighters 10 lakh going once, going twice. 11. Newsmakers at 11. 11 lakh newsmakers. 11 lakh newsmakers. Newsmakers at 11. Any other bids? Amit Seth. 11 lakh newsmakers going once, going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 11 lakh. Next player, player number 89, Philip James. Philip James, snooker player. Any bids for Philip? No bids? Unsold. Next player, 37. Chintan Singhvi. Chintan Singhvi, table tennis. Any bid for Chintan? 1 lakh. Any bid for Chintan? No bids? Okay, 1 lakh, Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh, going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 18, Ankit Parmar. Ankit Parmar. Any bids for Ankit Parmar? Okay, a lot of bids. 1, 2, 2 lakh newsmakers. 15 lakh, Skin Cottage at 15 lakh. 15 lakh Ankit Parmar. 15 lakh for with Skin Cottage going once, 16. Elite Eagles at 16. 20 lakh. Skin Cottage at 20 lakh. Skin Cottage at 20 lakh. They have 51 lakh remaining. 21. Elite. 25 lakh. Skin Cottage. 26. 30 lakh. 31. 31. Elite Eagles at 31 lakh for Ankit Parmar. He's going to be playing cricket, badminton, lawn tennis, table tennis. 31 lakh. With Elite Eagles, 31 lakh. 35. Skin Cottage. 36. Back to Eagles at 36. 36 lakh. Eagles at 36. 36 lakh. Elite Eagles going once. Going twice. 37. 38. Street Fighters. 39. Back to Eagles at 39. Eagles at 39. 39 lakhs. Ankit Parmar. 39 lakhs with Eagles. 39 lakhs going once. Going twice. 40, 41, 42. Back to Eagles at 42. 42 lakh with Eagles. 42 lakh. It's with you. 42 lakh. 42 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. 43, 44. Back to Eagles. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 48 lakh Eagles. 49, 50. 50 lakh. 51, 52. 52 lakh. Lot of balance. 53. 53 lakh. Street Fighters 53. 53 lakh. Street Fighters. Ankit Parmar 53 lakh. 54. Back to Elite Eagles 54 lakh. 54 lakh. Elite Eagles. Ankit Parmar. He's over here. 54 lakhs. With Street Fighters? No. 55. Street Fighters at 55. 56. Back to Eagles. 56 lakh. Eagles 56. 57 Eagles. Then you're bidding again. Okay, 56 lakh with Eagles. 56 lakh going once. Going twice. 57, 58. Back to Eagles. 58 lakh. 58 lakh. Ankit Parmar. 58 lakh with Eagles. 58 going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 58 lakh. Next player, player number 58, Kamlesh. Player number 58, Kamlesh, cricket player. Only playing cricket. Kamlesh. Anybody for Kamlesh? Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh newsmakers going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 1 lakh. Newsmakers. Player number 87. Player number 87, Parshwa Patel. Cricket and table tennis. Parshwa. Any bids for Parshwa? 1 lakh. Any bids? Player number 87, any bids? Opening bids for Parshwa? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 71. Manav Chadda. Squash player, Manav. Any bids for Manav? Manav. Any bids for Manav? 1 lakh Eagles, 2 newsmakers. 2 lakhs newsmakers, 3. Eagles at 3. 3 lakhs with Eagles. 3 lakhs with Eagles going once. Going twice. 4, 5. Street Fighters 6. Eagles at 6. Back to Eagles at 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Eagles. Any other bids? 6 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. 7. Street Fighters at 7. Street Fighters at 7 lakh. 7 lakh for Manavs. Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 7 lakh. Player number 78. Namita. Namita is playing swimming and badminton. Any bids for Namita? Namita, any opening bid for Namita? Any bids? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh. 2 lakh Street Fighters. 2 lakh Street Fighters. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian for Namita. 3 lakhs Dil Se Indian going once. 4 Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 4. 5 lakh. 5 lakh Dil Se Indian. 5 lakh. 5 lakh going once. 6. Street Fighters at 6. Street Fighters at 6 going once, going twice. Sold to Fighters at 6 lakh. Next player 64. Player number 64 Kashish. Kashish Mangtani. Player number 64. Any bids for Kashish? Poker player. Poker player Kashish. Any bids? Rajiv, how does she play? Poker player. 1 lakh. You also want to bid? 2 lakh. Skin Cottage at 2. Skin Cottage at 2 lakh. 2 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 2. Next player 108. Sanjay Dasgupta. Lawn tennis. Sanjay Dasgupta. Any bids for Sanjay? Sanjay Dasgupta. Any opening bids for Sanjay? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 50. 50. Gaurav. Gaurav. Any bids for Gaurav? Dal de baki ka. Gaurav. Any opening bids for Gaurav? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh going once. 2. Newsmakers at 2. Newsmakers at 2 lakh. For Gaurav. Newsmakers at 2 lakh. 3. Dil Se Indian at 3. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian at 3 lakh. Next player 44. Dippy. Dippy Gandhi. Any opening bids for Dippy? Dippy Gandhi. Any opening bids? 1 lakh. Newsmakers at 1 lakh. 1 lakh Newsmakers going once, going twice. 2. Street Fighters at 2. Dil Se Indian at 3. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian. 4. Street Fighters at 4. 5. Newsmakers at 5. Newsmakers at 5 lakh. 5 lakh Newsmakers going once. 6. Back to Fighters at 6. 6 lakh with Street Fighters going once. No, you have only 6. Yeah. So 6 lakh Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 6 lakh. Next player 26. Aryan. Aryan, any opening bid for Aryan? Football player, you need to fill your squads. For football, 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once. 2. Street Fighters at 2. 3. Elite at 3. Eagles at 3. 3 Eagles going once. 4. Indians at 4. 4 lakh Dil Se Indians. Any other bid? 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian 5. Skin Cottage at 5. Skin Cottage at 5 going once. 6. Street Fighters at 6. 7. Skin Cottage 7. 7 lakh Skin Cottage. 7 lakh Skin Cottage at 7 going once. Going twice. 8. Street Fighters. 8 lakh Street Fighters. 9. Skin Cottage at 9. Skin Cottage at 9. 9 lakh Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 9 lakh. Player number 137. Ved Prakash Singh. Ved Prakash Singh. He's already got so many trophies. Sure shot winner. Cricket, snooker, shooting, poker. 1 lakh. 4 lakhs Dil Se Indian at 4 lakh. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian. 15 lakhs. Skin Cottage at 15 lakhs. Skin Cottage at 15 lakh for Ved Prakash Singh. 15 lakhs. Skin Cottage. 15 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 15 lakh. Ved Prakash Singh. Next player, player 61. Karan Danda. Karan. Cricket, football, snooker, poker. Karan. Any opening bids for Karan? Player number 61. 1 lakh Skin. 1 lakh. Elite Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles, 1 lakh. Karan, any other bids? 1 lakh going once, 2. Skin Cottage, 3. 4. Eagles at 4. 5. Dil Se Indian 5, 6. Skin Cottage. 7. Elite Eagles at 7. 7 lakh Elite Eagles. 7 lakh Elite Eagles at 7 going once, 8. Skin Cottage at 8. Skin Cottage at 8. 8 lakh Skin Cottage for Karan. 8 lakh. Skin Cottage. Karan, 8 lakhs going once. Going twice, 9 lakh. 10. Back to Skin Cottage at 10. 10 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 10 lakh. Let's have a look at the kitties. So Dil Se Indians have 4 lakh, newsmakers have 6 lakh. So Dil Se Indian has 4 lakh remaining, newsmakers have 6 lakh, Skin Cottage you still have 15 lakh, Street Fighters have 88 lakh, Eagles you have 38 lakh. Let's continue. स्ट्रीट फाइटर्स फुटबॉल का आपको बनाना है हाँ? अभी भी 3 से 4 प्लेयर लेना बाकी है फुटबॉल में. हाँ. नेक्स्ट प्लेयर, प्लेयर नंबर 20. प्लेयर नंबर 20 अनुराग झा. Player number 20. Okay, Anurag Jha. Any opening bids for Anurag Jha? Cricket and badminton. Are you bidding? Any bids for Anurag Jha? 1 lakh Street Fighters. 1 lakh Street Fighters. Any other bids? 1 lakh Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 49. Player number 49, Gaurav. Football, badminton, snooker. Gaurav Kabra. But football, you'll have to fill it up, yeah. Street Fighters, 1 lakh. How many football players you've taken? 3. So you need to buy 3 more. He needs to buy, he only taken 2. आपके पास फुटबॉल 8 हो गए तो वो फुटबॉल प्लेयर किसी को फिर कम हो जाएंगे. ओके लेट्स स्टार्ट. गौरव 1 lakh स्किन कॉटेज. 2 Elite Eagles at 2. 5 lakh Elite Eagles at 5. 6 10 lakh Skin Cottage at 10 lakh. Okay, 10 lakh Skin Cottage going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 10 lakh. Next player 57. Kailash Malkani. Kailash Malkani. Any bids? Pakka? We have a bid, Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Street Fighters at 1 lakh. 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Next player 92, Pranav. 92, Pranav. Cricket, badminton, lawn tennis. Pranav, any opening bids? 1 lakh, newsmakers at 1 lakh. Newsmakers at 1 lakh, any other bids? 1 lakh newsmakers going once, going twice, 2. Elite at 2. Eagles at 2. 2 lakh Eagles going once, 3. Newsmakers at 3. 3 lakh newsmakers. 3 lakh going once, going twice, sold to newsmakers at 3 lakh. Next player, player 30. Player number 30, Ashish. Badminton and lawn tennis. Ashish. Anybody for Ashish? Ashish Sahni. 1 lakh Dilse Indians. 1 lakh Dilse Indians going once, 2. Street Fighters at 2. Street Fighters at 2. Eagles at 3. Elite Eagles at 3. 3 lakh Eagles. Any other bids? 4, 5. Eagles at 5. 5 lakh Eagles going once, 6. Back to Street Fighter, 7. 7 lakh Eagles, 7 lakh. 7 lakh Eagles going once, 8. Street Fighters at 8. 8 lakh with Street Fighters going once, going twice, sold to Fighters at 8 lakh. Next player 53. Player number 53, Inderpal Singh. Inderpal Singh, snooker player. Any bids for Inderpal Singh? No bids? Unsold. Next player 115, Satish. Cricket and badminton. Satish. Any bids for Satish? No bids? 1 lakh. Dilse Indian at 1 lakh. Dilse Indian at 1 lakh going once, going twice, sold to Indians at 1 lakh. Next player 27, Aryan. Aryan Ruprel. Cricket, football, badminton, table tennis, shooting. 1 lakh newsmakers. 1 lakh newsmakers, 2. Eagles at 2. Eagles 2, 3. Newsmakers 4. Eagles 4. 4 lakh Eagles. 4 lakh Eagles. Any other bids? 4 lakh with Eagles going once, 5. Street Fighters 6. 6. 6 lakh Eagles going once, going twice, 7, 8. Back to Eagles at 8. 8 lakh going once, going twice, 9. Street Fighters at 9. Street Fighters at 9 lakh. Street Fighters at 9 lakh going once, going twice, sold to Street Fighters at 9 lakh. Next player, player number 28, Aryaveer Desai. Only playing cricket. Aryaveer, only playing cricket. Any bids for Aryaveer? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 34, Brugal Patel. Squash, badminton, shooting, poker. 1 lakh newsmakers. 1 lakh newsmakers. Any other bids? 1 lakh newsmakers going once, going twice, 2. Eagles at 2. 3. Newsmakers at 3. 4. Eagles at 4. 4 lakh Eagles going once, going twice, sold to Eagles at 4 lakh. Next player 41. Player number 41, Devansh Singh. Cricket and swimming. Devansh. Any bids for Devansh? 1 lakh Dilse Indian. 1 lakh Dilse Indian going once, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage 4 lakh. 5 lakh. Skin Cottage 6 lakh. Street Fighters at 6. Street Fighters at 6 lakh for Devansh Singh. Street Fighters at 6. 10 lakh. 10, 11, 15 lakh, 16 lakh. Street Fighters 16 lakh. बॉडी देख के बोल रहे हैं. 20 lakh. 20 lakh. Elite Eagles at 20. 21 lakh. 21 lakh. Street Fighters at 21. How many you have? 34 lakhs. 34 lakh. Elite Eagles at 34 lakh. Do you have 35? You can bid. 35. Street Fighters at 35. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Fighters at 35 lakh. Next player 35. Player number 35. Bikramjeet. Squash and long tennis. Bikramjeet. 1 lakh skin cottage. 1 lakh skin cottage. 2 lakh. 3 lakh. Newsmakers at 3. 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 4. Dil Se, how much they have? You have only 3. So 3 lakh. You on 3 already? Okay, they are on 3. Anybody else? 3 lakh. Newsmakers. 4. Street Fighters at 4. Street Fighters at 4 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 4 lakh. Next player 38. अभी वहां पर नहीं है ना? और है ले क्या? Player number 38. Deepak Mohan. Deepak Mohan. 1 lakh. Skin cottage at 1 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin cottage at 1 lakh. 102. Next player 102 डाल दे. Ram Kotak. Badminton and TT. Badminton and TT. Ram Kotak. 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. 1 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 148. Yaman. Cricket, squash, badminton. Yaman. Anybody for Yaman? 1 lakh. 1 lakh for newsmakers. 1 lakh with newsmakers. Going once. Going twice. Sold to newsmakers at 1 lakh. Player number 101. 101 Rakesh Agarwal. Cricket, snooker, poker, badminton. Also goes to the gym. 101. Rakesh. Any opening bids for Rakesh? 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles, 2. Indians at 2. 2 lakh Indians going once, going twice. Sold to Indians at 2 lakh. Okay, Indians, you finished. अभी सबका खत्म होगा तब बचेंगे तो मिलेगा. Next player 39. 39 दीपक सक्सेना. नहीं नहीं फुटबॉल लेने दो लोगों. फुटबॉल है. स्ट्रीट फाइटर्स 8-9 फुटबॉल ले लिया आपने. 5 lakh. Eagles at 5, 6. Street Fighters 10 lakh. Eagles at 10 lakh. Eagles at 10 lakh. 11. Street Fighters at 15 lakh. 15 lakh with Eagles. 15 lakh. Eagles at 15 lakh going once. Going twice. 16. 17. Back to Eagles at 17. 17 lakh Eagles. 17 lakh going once. Going twice. 18. 19. Back to Eagles at 19. 19 lakh going once. Going twice. 20. 21. 21 lakh. Eagles at 21. 21 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Eagles at 21 lakh. Next player 114. 114 is Satish Batra. Cricket and lawn tennis. Satish. Satish 1 lakh Eagles. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Eagles going once. Going twice. No, I saw it. 2, 3. Back to Eagles at 3. Back to Eagles at 3. 3 lakh with Eagles. 3 lakh with Eagles. 3 lakh going once. 4. Street Fighters at 4. 5 lakh. Eagles at 5. 6. 7. Two Fighters at 8 lakh. Next player 112. 112 is Sarla Agarwal. Poker player. Anybody for Sarla? No bids? Unsold. Player number 113. Sarthak. Cricket, football, table tennis, poker. Newsmakers can bid. He wants to bid. But you cannot take only now. No, he's bidding. See, he's bidding. No bids for Sarthak? No bids? Bidding? कर रहा है देखो ना No, you can buy now. You can take him. He is requesting that it goes to unsold and he gets him back. He is requesting. It's up to you. You can bid. Do you want to bid? Okay, we are putting him in the unsold. Kudur rakh. Player number 51. Harmohan Singh. Harmohan Singh. Any bids for Harmohan Singh? No bids? Unsold. 117. We'll go a little fast now. Player number 117. Saurabh Sinha. Saurabh Sinha. Any bids for Saurabh Sinha? Saurabh Sinha. No bids? 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once. Going twice. 2. Street Fighters. 3. Skin Cottage. 3 lakh. Skin Cottage at 3 lakh. 3, 4. Street Fighters at 4. 4 lakh Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 4 lakh. Next player 56. Jignesh Shah. Only cricket. Only cricket. Jignesh Shah. Anybody for Jignesh Shah? 1 lakh Street Fighters. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh, 3 lakh Street Fighters. Three lakh Street Fighters, 3 lakh. Street Fighters 3 lakh going once, going twice, sold to Street Fighters at 3 lakh. Player number 36, Brij Rathi, badminton player. Anybody for Brij Rathi? Brij Rathi, no bids, unsold. 107. 107, Sanjay. Lawn tennis, Sanjay. Any bids? Sanjay. He's here. Should buy him. 1 lakh. Any bids for Sanjay? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 8, Ajit Shetty. Ajit Shetty. Any bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once, going twice, sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Next player, 130, Sunil Santani. Cricket and badminton. Sunil Santani. Any bids for Sunil? No bids? Unsold. Next, 9. Player number 9, Akshay Pandey. Akshay Pandey. 1 lakh. Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Going once, going twice, sold to Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Player number 97, Rahul, cricket, football. Player number 97, 1 lakh. 1 lakh, you all need football players, football. Football player hai. Okay, Eagles at 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh, going once, going twice, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. 2 lakhs, 3 lakh. Eagles at 3 lakh. 3 lakh Eagles going once, going twice, sold to Eagles at 3 lakh. Player number 33, Benazir. Benazir, lawn tennis and shooting. 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. 2 lakh. Skin cottage. But वो bid कर रहा है. He is bidding. 2 lakh. 2 lakh. Eagles at 2 lakh. 2 lakh going once, going twice. Sold. 2 Eagles at 2 lakh. One three one. Badminton player Surendra Singh. Anybody for Surendra Singh? No bids. Unsold. Next player, player 42. Player number 42, Dhaval Shah. Badminton player, Dhaval Shah. Anybody for Dhaval Shah? Next player 136. 136. Varun Wazirani. Lot of sports. Football भी है. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Eagles. 2 lakh Eagles. 2 lakh. Going once. 3 lakh. Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 3 lakh. 3 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 3 lakh. Yeah. पर आपके 2 लाख बचा है. Next player 125. Sohail. Cricket and poker. 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 2. Abhishek Agarwal. Abhishek Agarwal. Any bids for Abhishek? No bids. Unsold. Next player. वापस आएगा. लेके आ दो वापस. We'll go back to player number 2. Abhishek Agarwal. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Going once, twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 4. Aditya Maheshwari. Football player, Aditya. Street Fighters, please take a player. 1 lakh. Street Fighters at 1 lakh. For Aditya, going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Next player 138. Vibhu Puri. Anybody for Vibhu? 1 lakh. No bids? Okay. 1, 2. Street Fighters at 2 lakh. 2 lakh Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 2 lakh. 128. 128 is Suhas. Suhas. Any bids for Suhas? No bids? Unsold. Player number 6, Ajay Mukhtiar. Table tennis. Any bids? 1 lakh. Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Player number 149. 149. Yashash Ruparelia. Cricket, football. 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Eagles. 2. Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 2. 2 lakh Street Fighters. 3. Eagles at 3. Eagles at 3. 4. Street Fighters at 4. Street Fighters at 4 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Fighters at 4 lakh. Player number 116. Satvik. 116, Satvik Patel. Any bids for Satvik? No bids? Unsold. 144, 144, Vishal Puri. Vishal Puri, cricket and badminton. Vishal Puri. Any bids for Vishal? 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Going once, twice, 2 lakh. Street Fighters at 2 lakh. Street Fighters at 2 lakh. Going once, twice, sold. Next player 63, Karthik. Karthik playing only squash. Anybody for Karthik? Squash player. 1 lakh. Eagles at 1 lakh. Going once. 2 lakh. Newsmakers at 2 lakh. 2 lakh with newsmakers. Going once. 3 lakh. Eagles at 3. Going once. Going twice. Sold. 2 Eagles at 3 lakh. 118, Savita Soni. 118, table tennis. 118. Anybody for Savita? 118. No bids? Everybody has taken a female? Okay. Okay. तो दिल से इंडियन में डाल दो ये 0. दिल से इंडियन डाल देना. Next player 132. 132. दे फीमेल भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं, ऐसा कर दिया. 132 सुरजीत. क्रिकेट, स्विमिंग, बैडमिंटन. Anybody for Surjit? 132 Surjit. No bid. Okay, 1 lakh. Skin Cottage 1 lakh. 1 lakh going once, twice. Okay, 2 lakh. Newsmakers at 2 lakh. 2 lakh newsmakers. She spotted. Newsmakers. Withdraw. Okay, 1 lakh. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Player number 16. Anil Punjabi. Anil Punjabi. 1616. Cricket, table, tennis, snooker, shooting, poker. Anil Punjabi. Anybody for Anil Punjabi? No bids? Unsold. We got 3 more players and then we have the unsold list. We'll go back to player number 16, 1616, Anil Punjabi. So sold to Skin Cottage for 1 lakh. अच्छा तो 0 में डाल दो. 0. वो एक स्पोर्ट भी पूरा हो जाएगा ना. 0 में दिया ना. Player number 3. 3 more players, then we'll see which sports needs players. 3 more players. Abhishek Batra. Abhishek Batra. 1 lakh Eagles. 1 lakh Eagles going once, twice, sold. Player number 31. Ashok Pandit. Badminton. Ashok Pandit. Eagles 1 lakh going once, twice, sold. Anil Agarwal, player number 14. Poker player. Anybody for Anil Agarwal? Nobody? Unsold. We see what sports are remaining now. Then we'll have to distribute. We'll go back to the kitties now. We'll see what sports you've not taken. Zishan, यहाँ पे देख ले अभी. All owners be here, please. We have to finish your squad. वो सब ले लेना ऊपर. वो सब ऊपर ले ले. अभी देख तू बता. दिल से इंडियन, you need 1 football player. Sarthak. If okay. So player number 113. Always 113 in Dil Se Indian. दे दिया.
Guys, a huge round of applause for Team Sportino. They've pulled this off brilliantly. Really, hats off to Team Sportino. Thank you, Zishan. Thank you, Kazim. And thank you, Sarika and the others. Thank you. Yeah, owners, you all can carry off any of these merchandises, and in fact, all of them. Uh, Gaurav, you can give this off to one of those players of. Yeah, the owners can carry their everything. Everything that's on the table is for you to take. Paddler, bales, stands, everything. Not the stand, not the stand. Stand is back to the. So the bales, paddlers, and everything else on the table except for the stand is for you to take.